The Roman Hat Mystery by Ellery Queen. Narrated by Robert Fass. Grateful acknowledgment is made to Professor Alexander Gettler, Chief Toxicologist of the City of New York, for his friendly offices in the preparation of this tale. Foreword. I have been asked by both publisher and author to write a cursory preface to the story of Monte Field's murder. Let me say at once that I am neither a writer nor a criminologist. To make authoritative remarks, therefore, anent the techniques of crime and crime fiction is obviously beyond my capacity. Nevertheless, I have one legitimate claim to the privilege of introducing this remarkable story, based as it is upon perhaps the most mystifying crime of the past decade. If it were not for me, the Roman Hat Mystery would never have reached the fiction-reading public. I am responsible for its having been brought to light. There my pallid connection with it ends. During the past winter, I shook off the dust of New York and went a-traveling in Europe. In the course of a capricious roving about the corners of the continent, a roving induced by that boredom which comes to every Conrad in quest of his youth, I found myself, one August day, in a tiny Italian mountain village. How I got there, its location, and its name do not matter. Promise is a promise, even when it is made by a stockbroker. Dimly I remembered that this toy hamlet, perched on the lip of a sierra, harbored two old friends whom I had not seen for 2 years. They had come from the seething sidewalks of New York to bask in the brilliant peace of an Italian countryside. Well, perhaps it was as much curiosity about their regrets as anything else that prompted me to intrude upon their solitude. My reception at the hands of old Richard Queen, keener and grayer than ever, and of his son Ellery, was cordial enough. We had been more than friends in the old days. Perhaps, too, the vinous air of Italy was too heady a cure for their dust-choked Manhattan memories. In any case, they seemed profoundly glad to see me. Mrs. Ellery Queen, Ellery was now the husband of a glorious creature and the startled father of an infant who resembled his grandfather to an extraordinary degree, was as gracious as the name she bore. Even Juna, no longer the scapegrace I had known.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?